Hey guys, I'm Kevin. We're live here at Ocoee Riverside Farm. We're going to be doing a sloth encounter in just a minute. So keep watching and you're going to get to see what it's like to come home with Zoe. Did you get him squared away?
Yes.
Awesome. You can have a seat right there. So this is Zoe. She's a two-fingered or two-toed Linnaeus sloth. So I'm just going to put her in her lap and then you pet her just long, slow strokes. And then don't do the cat scratch thing. And then she's gonna want some snacks, so we're gonna feed her a little bit. And when you feed her, just put it in her mouth and then let go. The biggest thing is just don't put your hands in or on around her head, or if she leans back, don't scratch her belly.
Okay.
All right, Zoe. There you go. Night night. And to make it easy on you to reach, I'm gonna put your bowl right here. You should be able to reach up. I'm gonna get this camera set up for you.
Goodness.
And if you want me to take any pictures with your phone, I 100% can.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
And if she pulls a little bit too much on your shoulders, just reach back and lightly tap her little claw and she'll loosen it a little bit.
She can touch me as much as she wants to.
There you go.
Free to do as much or as little with it as you want to.
Oh, we'll get a bunch for you.
This is amazing. Hello, you beautiful hungry thing. This is the cutest. Oh, it's like, where's the food?
Yeah, as soon as she finishes one, you can pretty much give her another one. She is not shy about her appetite.
You're so close to my face. Oh my
She's not shy.
goodness.
So New Orleans, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. We came specifically for this on our road trip.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're road tripping to New York. And my husband keeps treating me to encounters with animals I love.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so for my 30th birthday, there's a space in New Orleans that lets you feed sloths.
Uh-huh.
And I cried.
Aww.
Excitement, crying. I think I'm slightly dehydrated, so.
Where in New York are y'all heading?
Goodness. Brooklyn mostly.
Oh, cool.
Brooklyn and Queens.
There was someone here last week. She lives in Brooklyn. She came down to hold sloths.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm very grateful to your TikTok
Well, thank you.
for existing because
We try to have fun when we do it.
we had tried to find like other sloth encounters, and this was kind of a welcome surprise from the social medias because the only other one we had seen was the one in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
It was the one in Louisiana
Yeah.
for a while.
So part of the reason that you don't see a lot of people actually holding sloths. Do what?
We shouldn't really be.
Well, so you don't want to hold wild sloths.
Right.
Or any sloth that came from the wild because they've never been exposed to it. So Zoe here really wants to be held, and she doesn't obviously have the bugs living in her fur. The reason we don't hold Flash, and this is his room here, he's 2 stories up, he's just inside there. He came to us from a facility where he was never held. So these sloths have been raised for about 30 years, like their entire lineage. And it got started by a veterinarian and a sloth expert who, there was an injured sloth that couldn't go back to the jungle. And then he started breeding them and raising them as ambassador animals. Because like as you know, in Costa Rica, they've made it illegal to hold sloths. And the reason they say that, and we agree with them there, is a lot of people run out into the jungle and they grab the sloth, and then they set up roadside stands, and the sloth doesn't live very long.
Right.
Because that's not how it's supposed to work.
Right.
And yeah. And a wild sloth would be covered with bugs, you know, it have algae, bacteria.
And we have our own gunk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they don't give off any scent, they don't sweat, and so that really aids them in the jungle because it's harder for predators to find them.
And I saw their smell and hearing is
Their smell and hearing is awesome, but their eyesight is horrible. They have monorod chromacy, which means they only see in black and white, and they have a very narrow field of vision. So it's like if you put your hands over your eyes like this, that's really how narrow they see, and just in black and white. So a lot of times they'll close their eyes, not necessarily to sleep, but because they're like, these don't work anyway.
I don't need these so much.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
She's a lot softer than you would think, kind of.
mm-hmm.
I always say it's kind of like between regular hair and beard hair, or like, you remember those troll dolls?
Yes.
It's like
Troll
that.
doll is a perfect.
Yeah, that's what my girlfriend and my daughter say. They're like, it's troll doll hair.
She's also a faster chomper than I expected.
So fast. And she will move way faster than you think.
Mm.
So in her area, I've been there working on cameras before, and I'll be like, oh, I have plenty of time to do this.
No.
She crawls, gets on my back, and the world's slowest wrestling match then ensues because she's like, no, I like you. I want to be on you.
I'm almost out of it.
I'll get you some more.
This also explains why your buffet is 2, 3.
Yeah.
The chomp query. Oh my goodness. This is such a dream.
On your way back through, if you're ever going back this way, you should check out the Sloth keeper thing that we do.
Nice.
3 hours, get you a buddy, because it's the same price whether you bring 1 or 2 people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So get someone else who's like sloths and split it up. And it's pretty cool, like you're doing everything with all 3 sloths. And then we'll be getting a 4th sloth in about a month or so. And that'll be Chloe.
Oh, Zoe and Chloe.
You know, we're not very creative and we make bad rhymes and we know it.
I love Flash as the name for a sloth though.
Yeah.
Are you holding yourself up comfortably in this way?
Oh, yeah.
I want better view of the bowl. How long have you guys been doing the sloth snuggles?
So Zoe's been cuddling since November, December, and she was a lot smaller then. So when they're really, really small babies, they're very dark, and Dash is even jet black. So it was really funny when people would show up in like December, January, 'cause, you know, during the winter people were pretty dark colors.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, I'm holding the cutest sloth ever, take my picture. And I'm like, I can't see it, because you were black with the black animal. I'm like, you gotta have a contrasting color, bro.
Right.
But they're really cute. But Zoe is starting to lighten up a lot. She's not still quite as light as Flash. Dash has finally started to lighten up, so he's got a little bit of gray and stuff in him and some white. And he's a little cutie. That's a camel that you hear.
I was like, that's a full animal symphony.
Yeah. And I don't know if you remember Star Wars, remember all the crazy Wookiee noises?
Mhm.
Those are from camels.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wild.
So like if a camel really, really wants to be loud, it'll be close to 100 decibels. Like they actually put an organ outside their mouth. It's kind of crazy. And it'll almost break your eardrums.
That's cool.
So in the wild, sloths typically lived about 20 or 30 years, but there were 2 sloths in Germany, Jan and Paula, and they made it to 52 and 54 years old. And then there was one even here in the States in the Smithsonian that made it to 49. So we're pretty excited that sloths might outlive us.
Getting closer and closer.
Yeah.
As we also get closer and closer. Unfortunately.
The reason you don't find too many 3-toed or 3-fingered sloths, they really require the leaves of the sarcopia tree. Their digestive system won't let them be as varied as a two-fingered or two-toed. The Sarcopia tree really doesn't grow natively in North America. They've started some groves of them, and if we get enough Sarcopia plants online, then three-fingered might be introduced, but our goal is animal safety, not just wow.
The fact that you just looked at me like, are you gonna hand me these last two pieces of carrot? Or
And she might cuddle now. So the more you kind of like relax your body and let it like not be as vertical, but kind of shift your hips forwards, there you go, kind of slouch. Yeah. She might try to chew on your bracelet. Yeah, go ahead and pull it away from her.
oh yeah, dangly dangly things.
They're like a toddler.
I left the necklace.
No, you did great. You did great. We have some people that roll with big old hoops, and I'm like, that won't happen because your earlobes will not be doing well.
I stay pretty low key jewelry wise on road trips.
Yeah. Jumping in another car, that wouldn't feel good.
I'm not giving you a belly rub, and he's not giving you more food yet.
That's see how she's like. But if I look really cute,
Then maybe. And if I open my mouth, then maybe.
her looks like remind me of Zoolander when he's like, oh,
Yes.
but really, you know.
Very Zaboomafoo.
Yeah.
Very Zaboomafoo. This is a dream.
I know, Zoe. You ate it all.
Mm-hmm.
You did good.
So go on.
So you can feel like she's kind of like a cylinder right now. So she used the bathroom probably 1 or 2 days ago because I wasn't here over the weekend. So after they use the bathroom, they're typically a little bit hungrier than normal because they're losing 30% of their body weight. Oh yeah.
How often do they use the bathroom?
Every 7 to 10 days. So they come down out of the tree, you know, and they're trying to go in the same spot. And in the wild, in that excrement pile, the sloth moth lives. And so when the sloth moth crawls up on them and they groom themselves, that's how they get and keep the bacteria to process their food.
Sloth moth?
Oh yeah. It's not like a slow moth. It's just a moth that has a symbiotic relationship with them. And but it's pretty cool. Here we have to constantly basically monitor their excrement, and so if it's too hard or too wet or whatever, she gets interested in stuff.
She's just a little toddlering.
Let's see if we can get her to cuddle a little bit. Hey, Zozo. You fucking cuddle?
I'm starving.
Right here? Come on.
I haven't eaten in 74 years.
Come on. You gotta come up here. Come on. Zoe, you're like the definition of sloth effort.
This is so hilariously funny.
There you go. She's looking for the chair to pull on. That's what she's trying to decide. Come on up here. Oh, there you go. That's pretty close.
Just
And
and
you
you
can-
whatever level of co-comfort you want. I'm here. This face is so cute.
Oh, the little sloth ball is the cutest.
I'm very happy for lap cuddles.
Oh. So we actually have an armadillo here. And the reason that we have three-banded armadillos is because the armadillo, this sloth, and giant anteaters are all related. They're part of the superorder Zorans. So just how you were saying the ball cuddles, those three animals are the only ones with the ability to turn themselves into a complete ball. It's pretty cool.
This is so peaceful.
So So sloths never hibernate, and they don't enter a stage of torpor either. But what they can do is they can slow their metabolism down to only 300 calories per day, which I'm pretty sure when I wake up I burn 300 calories. When you combine that with the fact of a lot of people say that sloths have held their breath between 30 to 45 minutes, which would be more than a dolphin, right? Initially I'm always like, but when you can find that with they slow their metabolism down that much, it's pretty remarkable. And they're good swimmers also.
I would love to see this.
Yeah.
This is the best start to a road trip.
Oh yeah. And it looks like it's pretty good weather too. You guys won't have to deal with any craziness on the road.
Right. It's pretty consistent. We drove through a little bit of rain.
Yeah.
But also, I'm in New Orleans.
It rains all
I
the time.
just got another text for a flood alert today.
Mm-hmm.
So.
How long have you been in there?
My whole life.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
With the exception of like a few years after Katrina and some time in college.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I left the door open because sometimes Flash will come back out and visit us.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, well,
Maybe.
nothing wrong with another sloth, right?
You know, it's a little bit of an easeful Monday, so. I get it. I also was cuddled and asleep in the car for hours, so.
When you guys leave here, make sure you go slow, because if they see out of town tags, if you're going above the speed limit, you know how it is, like they're going to give you a ticket. So
Yeah.
this area right here, it's a small town, so just don't want you to get a ticket.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we're gonna ease on towards like Smoky Mountains,
Oh yeah.
spend the night, do some exploring. and
Oh,
then-
awesome. Where are you gonna stop at in the Smokies?
There was some cove?
Kate's Cove.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Be able to see maybe some elk and a bunch of other things running
well,
around.
that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
I am the person who is in love with sloths,
Mm-hmm.
and my husband is the one that animals pose for pictures for.
Nice.
So, all types of wonderful things.
It's very peaceful, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So sloths sleep about 15 to 20 hours a day, but they consume about 10% of their body weight every day in food. And she eats the squash, zucchini, sweet potato, she'll get a boiled egg, kind of like one of those little biscuits, kind of looks like a dog biscuit, but it's not. And occasionally fruit. We try not to give them too much because obviously fruit has fructose in it,
Yeah.
and that spools up the bacteria cycle.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. There's some picture of you. It's not food. I know it looks like a carrot. I know it looks like a carrot or a sweet potato.
We can give her a couple more. She ain't gonna get crazy on the veggies.
Where's the food?
A couple more for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's like ice snow.
Yeah.
That was.
And you can go back and watch this live on YouTube, the TikTok one. I'll have to chop up and make it, kind of fun.
Yay.
You'll be able to go back and watch it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, This has been a year of more animal side quests.
Nice.
For our anniversary,
Uh-huh.
my husband surprised me with a blindfolded car ride to the airport to take a day trip to Vegas to cuddle with a cow named Johnny Cash.
Awesome.
Yes.
Sounds like your husband needs to give some people some lessons.
Yeah. I very much appreciate.
Sounds like a good man.
Yeah. And so I'd seen these encounters, and I think I sent him a video, and he was like, road trip?
Awesome.
Because we stop anyway on the way to wherever our destination is.
Oh, that helps
Summer
make
road
it
trip.
fun.
Yeah, I'm not interested in a full 20-hour, 19-hour ride in the car. And the original goal of our road trips was to stop at a bunch of national parks and nature spaces.
Yeah.
So.
We just had to go to Charlotte. My girlfriend's a therapist, and she was getting some CDs and all that stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But went to the North Carolina Zoo, and it's ginormous. But when we went, it was 100 degrees, so there was nobody there. But what they do have that's pretty cool is they have giraffes that you can feed. And because we were the first ones there, me and my daughter get to do it for 45 minutes. And there's a giraffe, and we're just feeding it legs, and I was like, this is the best deal ever.
Yeah.
So if you're ever going through the area, and they have rhinos, they have a ton of baboons, chimps, and it's a cool place. Yeah.
My husband just got back from Kenya.
Cool.
Yeah, there was a exchange trip. There's no more. Yes, I know my finger also looks like a carrot.
I'll get her some more. It's cute. See, I'm a pushover, as we can
You
tell.
are.
I know. Well, I have an 8-year-old little girl, so you know how that goes.
Yep. Yeah, he got to feed the tallest giraffe in the world, I think.
Do what? Oh, in Kenya.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, I didn't say it was the tallest one in North Carolina. I was like,
He
no,
got to
that's awesome.
feed one of, if not the tallest. We've just been having an amazing summer.
That's good.
Amazing year. Been pretty full.
It's about time for everybody to have a little bit of that, right?
Right. Having some time to enjoy life
Yeah.
and make dreams come true.
Zoe's really cute and chill. If you want me to get any more pictures, just let me know.
We got a few more pieces of veggies.
Alright, I think we got some cool ones.
Thank you.
So our armadillo's name is Baku, short for Bakugan, right? But we want to get a girl and name her Shaka Khan, so we have Bakugan and Shaka Khan, and then how sick would the walkout music be?
Yes. Yes. Indeed. Indeed.
We have too much fun.
Yes. I also love the rhyming for the girl sloths.
Yeah.
The boy sloths. Flash and Dash.
We
Zoe and then Chloe.
we named the kangaroos Tom and Jerry, you know, like the cartoon, right? So I could make things with them chasing each other around.
Yes.
And then we got a new female, and we're like, we're waiting to see if the baby that was out in the pouch was gonna be a boy or girl. because I really wanted it to be a boy so we could call it Mork and Mindy. And I was like, I could do Robin Williams' voice all over this thing. I was like, it'd be awesome.
Has the social media really like done a bunch for the encounters?
Yes. So I started, I guess, almost 2 years ago at this point. So then when I started, we had 2,500 people on Facebook. That was it. So since then, I've got us up to 160,000 on Facebook, about the same on TikTok. I try to use YouTube more for like educational content for schools and stuff, because I want kids to be able to kind of learn about sauce and not worry if people are going to throw random hilarious stuff in there.
Right.
Or people that homeschool or, just want to watch it or whatever. A little bit more. And then that'll be it, Zoe.
I just keep seeing you move your hand, and I know that makes us food, and I'm like, no, I'm just trying to get a good picture of you cuddled on my lap. It's hard to even say you're spoiled, because these are just veggies.
Yeah, exactly.
You're spoiled on the, like, healthiest of diets. So do these encounters pretty much serve as her like meal of the day?
No, I feed her like a little bit different and more stuff before we do the encounters. Like I kind of do Q&As or AMAs, whatever, in the mornings. And the reason she's eating so much right now is, like I was saying, because she just eats the rest. Yeah. Because she goes from like, she'll look like an eggplant. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, you're in shape and work out every day. And then it's like, you're an eggplant,
At least you're consistent.
Yeah.
Sloth moths might be my special interest of the day.
I think on one of the videos I put up, I put actual videos of what they look like. So they kind of have like white wings. And they're maybe just a little bit bigger than your thumbnail, and there's a couple that like show the whole process. Another cool thing about sloths is their hair actually has microscopic cracks in it, and so when that algae and bacteria is growing in it, there's certain things that are growing in their hair that they're pretty sure could be used to treat cancer, because they're like amazing. They don't grow anywhere else, and they grow in the cracks of their hair in the wild.
You guys are so cool.
What are you doing, Zoe?
The acrobatics.
Zoe. What are you doing?
You know what I'm doing. I'm using every avenue to try and get this food.
All right.
I get to say I've done an acrobatic duo.
Yeah.
Full stretches.
Got about 5 more minutes or so. So do you have any questions about the sauce there? You're like, I don't care anything. Just let me help the sauce.
Like, you've given me so many good facts. And I'm just like...
So they actually also fall to the trees probably once a week in the wild. What helps them live against that is they have 46 ribs, 2 sets of 23, and all their internal organs are connected to each other and to the ribs with a connective tissue. So like when we get in a car wreck, really how we get hurt is that secondary impact of our organs or our brain moving around. That doesn't happen to the sloths when they fall to the tree, because they're basically built like a tank and everything's secure. And the reason they fall is obviously the freshest leaves are at the end of the branches, and they're not doing math, they're just like, I want the fresh leaf. And the tree's usually okay with them, but sometimes what happens is like a big jaguar or something's trying to eat them, it jumps on it, and they both go crashing to the ground. The sloth's gonna be okay, and the cat is gonna be like, what just happened?
Right.
they're doing a farm chore, so that's all the voices that you hear around you.
Where do you want me to put it? Okay, I'm fine with this. You cuddle my arm.
She'll lick sometimes. She'll be like, what?
She's like fake biting right by my
Zoe?
This is better than I could have imagined.
Oh, good.
You have such personality.
Oh, yeah. She has the most personality out of all of them.
He's like, I'm not going all the way up there for that carrot. Bring the arm down.
Mm-hmm. She kind of reminds me, is it Madagascar? You know, when the hippo's coming out? She's like, I'm baby. I'm back. That's her.
Like, this is the comfy place for me to lay. I'm not about to wrap my arms around this long leg up here.
Yeah.
Give me the lap. It's warm. It's comfy.
And the unusual sounds that you're hearing are coming from that baby kangaroo.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
I saw the red bag moving.
Yeah. And they, kangaroos do fart basically, right? And those little guys just make noises all the time. And when people don't see them, they're like, what is that? And I'm like,
Well, I saw the red bag moving and I was like, well, Flash is up there.
yeah,
But I'm pretty sure there's another animal somewhere.
they're baby kangaroos.
They're so cute. Aww.
So the reason they're not in with the other ones is when we have new animals, we quarantine them for a little bit, make sure everything's okay, and then they'll be in there with the other guys. But they just like being in pouches, and then when we're walking around, we just put those around their neck, walk around, and that's how you bottle feed them too. Or you can do it with them standing up. But that's another thing that we do here is you can bottle feed baby kangaroos, you can bottle feed camels, llamas, alpacas, all that stuff.
And you guys have the mini moves now.
We do, the Scottish Highland. And one of these guys were actually born here. I think the one on the left was born here, but not the one on the right.
I'm pretty sure I will be back.
Oh, good.
Because now I have to meet Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
And I will probably do some mini move things.
Yeah.
Because the other animals,
Yeah.
it is, I've now fed giraffes, fed a couple cows.
Yeah. And we
Look at Zoe.
just started doing encounters with the spider monkey too. Jordan the spider monkey. He's pretty funny. So if your husband ever wears hats, tell him to come and wear a hat. Because if anybody's wearing a hat, he's more attuned to be like, okay, I'll go over there.
Mm-hmm.
Because Vlad is John's son, and that's who the monkey hangs out with all the time, and he has a hat and a beard.
Nice.
When I go to put her up, do you want her to see where she goes to sleep?
Yes.
Okay. I'll swing this door closed. I think I can move it just a tad. Perfect.
Hugging.
So if they're up in the trees and basically expire, I can't say certain words because of lies, right?
Yeah.
They will stay in that tree until they get knocked down sometimes because the relaxed state is clamped on. So a lot of people are like, how do they hold themselves all day? Their muscles and tendons and everything are kind of set up opposite of theirs. So like you'll feel when I go to pick her up, you'll be like, okay, and then she actually has to release out this way. It's pretty unique how they're set up. watch. So we put her back in here. And you can come right on in with me.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where she sleeps right here. And just put her down. Sometimes, yeah, you can see how she's acting. That's why a lot of people are like, no. I'm like, she wants to be held. Yeah. Sometimes she will basically chase me out of the ring. Pretty funny.
The cutest.
It is.
The cutest. The cutest.
I'm gonna set this out here. We can go out here and I'll show you the little Google review tag thing if you had a good time.
Perfect.
And then obviously we need to use the restroom before you hit the road, I understand. And if your husband wants to come in to use the restroom, he can.
Okay. we have to put it right in front of her face. So she's in that school wrong. She, just like Willie, does have a membrane over there. When you want to go over the touch that, these are not healthy, they're real soft. Right? The reason that she has these is so that she can look like a disguise as well if she was in the desert. So what would she look like in the desert if she booked those up real big? Exactly. So if she ever thought that an animal was trying to get her, she would
If you have any other questions, let us know. It's the back.
don't get over. Don't fuck her over. She won't live like this. Of course, she likes on her chest. Her heart's hot and your body's hot. She don't have teeth either. So she doesn't do anything. She just sits. She's really soft on her belly. So she is typically a yellow, a bright yellow and a gray shell, but her skin on the back is the sand. So she's an orange sand, so obviously she's orange. If she was in a white sand, she would be a lighter yellow color. She's a super gentle, she's like 6.5 years old. So she's an overlord. She won't do
What's that small crocodile? It's an iguana.
that a little bit. Like that. Go to bed, that way,
Can you hold it?